The transfer deadline is fast approaching, and while Liverpool appear to have won to this point, the Reds remain intent on leaving no stone unturned. That's because Jurgen Klopp reportedly wants another centre-back with Domagoj Vida a target, but a bid is said to have been rejected. Maurizio Sarri's squad appears to be unsettled too, with Willian, Thibaut Courtois, Eden Hazard and many more linked with moves away. Jose Mourinho has been moaning about the state of his squad and hinting they are not ready to win the Premier League. It's a clear sign that he wants United to spend before August 9 with Ante Rebic, seen as an alternative target, if they fail in their bid to land Chelsea star Willian. The Red Devils and Blues could battle it out for Thiago Alcantara, with an inquiry reportedly made from the Premier League giants to Bayern Munich. We'll have all the latest transfer rumors and news in one handy place right here. 1333 Ramsey hopeful of new Arsenal deal. Arsenal's Aaron Ramsey says he is hopeful of reaching an agreement with Arsenal over a new contract at the club. Wales international Ramsey joined Arsenal from Cardiff in 2008 for £5 million and currently has just 1 year left on his current deal at the Emirates. But the 27-year-old midfielder has suggested he could extend his stay beyond 2019. Speaking on the club's pre-season tour in Singapore, Ramsey reveled that discussions between Arsenal and his representatives are ongoing. "We'll see what happens, but my agent and the club are talking," he said. "I'm leaving it to them to discuss and figure out." Read more here. 1324 Derby closing in on double deal. Derby are closing in on a double striker swoop for Jack Marriott and Martin Waghorn. Rams boss Frank Lampard expects to land hitman Marriott, 23, first from League One Peterborough, where he scored 33 goals last term. But Ipswich forward Waghorn has slapped in a transfer request at Championship rivals Town to try and push through his switch. Derby are looking to pay £4 million down for Waghorn with a number of add-ons. Waghorn, 28, scored 16 Championship goals and got 11 assists last term following a bargain move from Rangers. Derby could sell Matej Vydra, David Nugent, Chris Martin, or Cameron Jerome to accommodate Marriott and Waghorn. Lampard has already signed Harry Wilson and Mason Mount on loan, and Florian Jozefzoon joined permanently from Brentford. Ipswich boss Paul Hurst has lined up other targets should Waghorn leave, including Barnsley's Tom Bradshaw, and has already snapped up Bristol Rovers Ellis Harrison. 1300 hours. Courtois agrees terms with Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois has reportedly agreed terms with Real Madrid over a move from Chelsea. Real are looking to replace Keylor Navas and now look set to complete their move for Belgian international Courtois within the next week. The 26-year-old has made it clear that he wants to leave Chelsea in favor of finding Champions League football after the Blues missed out of the top four last season. Maurizio Sarri looks unlikely to be able to convince him to stay, which will mean he has just 2 weeks to find a new no. 1. No agreement is yet in place between Chelsea and Real Madrid over the deal, but the Daily Mail claimed that personal terms have now been agreed. 12:57 Brown heads to Oxford. Marcus Brown has completed his loan switch to Oxford. He was introduced to Oxford fans last night ahead of their friendly with Leeds. The deal has now been officially confirmed by West Ham. 12:53 Vida bid turned down. Simon Mignolet may hold the key to Liverpool landing Domagoj Vida from Besiktas. The Reds had a £19.5 million €22 million offer for the Croatia international rejected by the Turkish giants on Tuesday night. And reports in Turkey believe competition is fierce for defender, with Marriott claiming Everton, West Ham and Arsenal are all interested. But the Reds could have the upper hand, with Besiktas on the lookout for a new no. 1. Having sold Fabry to Fulham this week, Besiktas are now lining up a £12 million move for Mignolet. Jurgen Klopp would certainly sacrifice Mignolet if it meant landing an additional defensive piece. Especially after landing Alisson from Roma for £67 million, effectively making Mignolet third choice anyway. Liverpool are keen to add the Croatia international, who shone at the World Cup alongside Dejan Lovren. Vida could push Lovren for a starting berth alongside Virgil van Dijk, or act as quality backup and ease the pressure on Joel Matip to return to full fitness. 12:52 Klaasie returns to Feyenoord. Southampton midfielder Jordi Klaasie has joined former club Feyenoord on a season-long loan. The 27-year-old, who spent last season on loan at Club Brugge, has returned to the Dutch club, where the Saints signed him from in 2015. Klaasie has made 49 appearances for Southampton, but will spend the upcoming season at the Eredivisie club. 12:27 Boating holds talks with PSG. Jerome Boating has held talks with Thomas Tuchel over a move to Paris Saint-Germain. And Bayern Munich has insisted that they are prepared to let the Germany international leave. At the moment, there is no direct contact between the clubs, Bayern CEO Karl-Heinz Rummenigge told reporters. But there is contact between his agents and PSG. We have to wait if we could find a basis for a transfer. Now we have to wait and see whether at the end of the day we find a basis on which we can agree on a transfer. We have to find a transfer fee that would be acceptable for both. In principle, we have enough players at this position, even if Jerome leaves.